Keanu Reeves, the enigmatic heartthrob whose brooding intensity has defined generations of cinema, has long transcended the silver screen to embody a rare ethos of humility and humanity. Whispers of his staggering generosity have swirled for years, culminating in viral lore that he quietly donated a jaw-dropping $75 million, nearly half his Matrix earnings, to cancer research in children's hospitals. But did it happen? The truth, as with much of Reeves' life, is a mosaic of verified acts and amplified myths, each tile revealing a man who wields wealth not as a crown but as a conduit for compassion. Far from a one-off windfall, Reeves' philanthropy is a lifelong tapestry, woven from personal grief, quiet conviction, and an unyielding disdain for the spotlight. The $75 million tale traces back to 2001, amid the seismic success of The Matrix, the Wachowskis' paradigm-shifting opus that grossed over $460 million worldwide. Reeves, then 36 and riding waves from Speed to Bill and Ted, reportedly earned around $150 million from back-end deals across the trilogy. In interviews sparse as desert rain, he alluded to sharing the bounty. "A lot of people helped put this together," he told Charlie Rose in 2006. "The effects teams, the stunt folks, I wanted them to share in it." Fact-checkers confirm portions went to crew bonuses. Special effects wizards received seven-figure checks. Costume designers bespoke gifts. But the full $75 million to leukemia foundations? That's folklore born from a 2010 Reddit thread that ballooned into clickbait legend. Reeves never confirmed, but his silence speaks volumes. In a town of braggarts, anonymity is his signature. Yet, the myth endures because it fits the man. Reeves' benevolence isn't theatrical, it's instinctive, rooted in the 1999 stillbirth of his daughter Ava, a loss that shattered him and informed his later advocacy. "Money is meaningless if it doesn't help," he reflected in a rare Esquire sit-down. His ledger brims with quiet disbursements. $31.5 million from The Matrix Reloaded and Revolution's residuals funneled to the Sick Kids Foundation in Toronto, honoring his sister's leukemia battle. Palliative care wings bear his imprint without plaques. Gifts to Toronto's Hospital for Sick Children include state-of-the-art imaging suites, playgrounds disguised as therapeutic mazes. Keanu's donations save lives without fanfare, a foundation exec shared anonymously. He calls from a burner, wires the funds, vanishes. Beyond oncology, Reeves' reach spans the vulnerable. The Make-A-Wish Foundation owes him for dream fulfillments. Motorcycle rides for terminally ill teens, John Wick-themed adventures where kids wield prop pencils as katanas. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital lists him as a steadfast donor, his contributions bankrolling proton therapy machines that spare healthy tissue in pediatric treatments. "He's the guy who shows up unannounced with pizza for the night shift," a St. Jude volunteer recalls. Environmentalism claims his zeal too. Earth Action Fund and the Environmental Defense Fund have benefited from his checks, funding reforestation in Hawaii, his childhood paradise, and ocean cleanup initiatives. "The planet's our stunt double," he quipped at a 2018 gala. "We crash it, we fix it." Reeves' charity isn't confined to causes. It's personal, extending to those in his orbit. Post-Matrix, he gifted the stunt crew 12 custom Harley-Davidsons, each valued at $75,000, engraved with "Thanks for riding with me." Costumers received vintage leather jackets. Effects artists high-end laptops for indie projects. Keanu remembers birthdays of grips he met once, a John Wick producer attests. He slips envelopes to crew in hard times. Rent, medical bills, no questions. Angelware, aiding kids with grave illnesses, credits him for custom teddy bears infused with his voice recordings, bedtime stories from Neo himself. City of Hope's cancer sanctuaries boast meditation gardens he anonymously landscaped, boulders sourced from his Vancouver hikes. Coach Art, empowering chronically ill youth through arts, thrives on his patronage. Pottery wheels, music studios, all in his name but not. He funds scholarships for kids who'd never afford brushes or beats, the org's director says. His sister's ongoing fight inspires annual pledges, millions to leukemia trials at UCSF, where experimental therapies echo the bullet-time precision of his films. Reeves' environmental bent deepened post-Constantine, supporting the Sierra Club's anti-fracking campaigns and indigenous land rights in British Columbia. "We're all extras in this scene," he philosophized. "Act like it matters." Skeptics probe the $75 million enigma, but patterns affirm plausibility. Reeves lives modestly, a modest LA home, no entourage, subways over limos, eschewing the excess that devours peers. His net worth, pegged at $380 million, fuels a foundationless foundation, Direct aid, vetted through trusted aides. He doesn't trust institutions fully, a confidant explains. Too much bureaucracy, he wants dollars to hands. Family friends recall Keanu checks, arriving post-layoffs, weddings, births, 5 figures, no strings. In John Wick's balletic violence, Reeves channels controlled fury, in Giving it's controlled grace. The $75 million? Perhaps conflated totals. Matrix shares plus speed residuals, Point Break windfalls. What matters? Impact. Hospitals hum with his legacy, kids laugh in his gardens, crews toast his Harleys. As Ballerina spins Wick's web further, Reeves remains the anti-hero philanthropist. No cape, just quiet billions redistributed. Did he give $75 million? In spirit, unequivocally, because for Keanu, generosity isn't a question. It's the only plot that endures.